Rashee Rice, you know, he had 4 receptions, 47 yards. Okay. Down day for him, but he still shows up. When it mattered, he's catching the football, moving the chains, doing the things just for those 4 receptions, doing a good job. So I'm always pleased with what he does, man. He's money. He's money. The guy I want to talk about, okay, Rashee Rice, always love him. He's doing a good game. He's going to have an even bigger game next week against the Ravens. We know this, all right? And I love just getting him going, doing little things like that. But how about our guy, MVS? How about him, okay? He's been getting a lot of hate. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. MVS, way to show up, man. I know it's 2 catches for 62 yards. Those 2 catches are big catches. I love the one on the sideline catching over your shoulder. You can do it all the time. Every time it should be that way. Every time. But it's good that you caught him now. We needed it. And so because you have been getting so much hate and a little bit of criticism for so long, it's good to show you a little bit of love, man. You earned it this game. You deserve it this game. So you continue it up, man. If you're a playoff guy, then we can appreciate that. We can appreciate it. And so I like that they took chances and shots with him, Marcus. I'm glad they did. Yeah. I'm glad they did. And Pat wasn't scared to throw it to him. He didn't think it wasn't a second chance. Oh, CBS. No. Pat was like, oh, here he is. Bam. I wish they connected in the end zone for that touchdown. Yeah. Kind of set on him a little bit. I know he had to get over the corner. It was kind of a tough throw. Pat might have been able to squeeze it in there, possibly. So it would have been good for him to get a touchdown, just to get it off his back, because confidence is so vital, okay, to what you need as a receiver. And so that was good. Well, other than that, man, we didn't really see anybody else on the wide receivers do too much more.
No.
Real quick, I'll go through the McCole Hardman. I know we talked about it last night. And I said, and if you see my Twitter, I was like, why? Why are we running jet sweep or the reverse with McCole Hardman to the short side of the field? Okay. Now, I wasn't saying that we should never run jet sweep or we should never run reverse. We're very successful with McCole Hardman doing those things. I just think it was an ill-advised time to do it. I think selectively it wasn't a good choice. And so that was my gripe. My gripe wasn't against McCole Hardman running the jet sweep because he's, shoot. I love McCole Hardman running the jet sweep. But there are times and times to do it. I don't think the times that we did it was a good decision for us. Just don't. If I'm sitting over here for a guy who's blocked his life, and I'm sitting over there, I'm blocked for guys around here, we need to run it downhill. Yeah, Pacheco run all the way down almost to the goal line, and then we decide to run a reverse, a jet sweep that's 3 or 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage for him to get to the outside, which you had the fastest defensive formation in with 6 DBs, a linebacker who was hurt, to a short side of the field. All you had to do was just make sure you outrun it or don't get reached. And that's what they did. Twice. Hit him. Fumbled. Twice. 2 fumbles. It's unfortunate. Can't happen. Cannot happen. You got to protect the football. Got to protect the football. Yeah, we tell the first jet sweep and lost 4. Yeah, man, come on. They know what's going. But you had 6 DBs in. Go with KC forever? You have 6 DBs. The fastest guys on the field? Come on, man. That's a bad play call during that time. You have better calls than that. I get it. If it works, perfect. Okay? I still would have been fussing about it. Believe me, I would have been. Like, why are we running it down the throat? I get touchdown. I've been like, oh, okay, yeah, touchdown. Yeah, great job. But I still would have been in my head like, yo, how come we're not running down the throat downhill? Second time really didn't make any sense to me at all. Because like I said last night, we're thinking about plays as opposed to the players. Okay, the play in itself was questionable. I didn't like it at all. Didn't like it whatsoever. So people can disagree with me all they want to, man. I just didn't like the call at all. Okay, you don't want to retreat. You don't want to do that. You want to go forward. So.
And also, too, it's like I know people say it's worked in the past, but talking about currently in that game, we're lining them up, we're running straight ahead, we're getting yards every time. So like, why try to be cute about it when just running the ball straight ahead is getting us yards here? So I don't really understand it.
Let me give people a little bit of what defenses do. When you see McCall Hardman out there, almost in slot or in a tight split, you are almost calling out, here comes the jet sweep or the reverse. I promise you. Okay? It ain't like, defense lines up and they don't know where guys are. Like, if we know where 12 is, we know where 87 is, we gonna know where different guys are. We know different personnel is what you're gonna do. So in your mind, you sit over here and you gotta like, okay, so now what I do is process of elimination, 12 on the outside, there's only a certain amount of plays he runs with him. Defense know this. Nobody's stupid. Nobody's stupid, man. So, yeah, it works before. Yeah, but come on. There's several plays that worked before. Why that would? So, their last call just really didn't get. First call didn't mind it as much. I would have ran it to, open side of the field a little bit more. We have a little bit more room to kind of rig around and work out. Get in space some, but okay, whatever. But I'm giving our wide receivers, I'm giving them a C+. Wide receiver C+. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, and Rice, did he get hurt? Rice was banged up. I don't know if you guys remember when he caught that one ball where he reached forward, he got a nice little rib shot. And then later on in the game, he came back. He left for a couple plays. They came back in. That screen that he almost housed. He got nailed in that. Then he came up limping off that, hobbled off. But he was in and out throughout the game last night. But I don't think he was on the injury report as of after the game. I don't think Andy even talked about him being injured. So I think he's fine. Just a little dinged up.
Yeah. But yeah, I give him a C+, man. I mean, Justin Watson missed the pass. He dropped that. He dropped it.
Yeah.
So you got to have that.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.